Breaking, silver premium explodes in Asia. The gap is back. Even if you don't own silver, your chest feels tight for a second, because you know what these headlines usually bring. Panic, uncertainty, and that heavy thought many Americans over 60 carry in the back of their mind. Will my savings still be enough? Am I going to outlive my money? What happens if prices keep rising? And here's the part most people don't talk about. A headline like that isn't just news. For many seniors, it becomes a physical event because stress doesn't stay in your thoughts. It moves into your blood pressure, your sleep, your heart rhythm, your digestion, and your pain. So today, we're going to talk about what this headline really means, and more importantly, how to protect your health when money news makes your body feel like it's under attack. Stay with me, because in a few minutes I'll share simple, practical steps that can calm your nervous system fast, especially if you're over 60. Welcome. If you're new here, I speak directly to older adults and caregivers in the United States using simple, clear language. This video is for education and support. It's not personal medical advice. If you have symptoms that worry you, always talk to your clinician, and if you have chest pain or severe shortness of breath, call 911. Now, let's start by translating that headline into plain English. When the headline says, "Silver premium explodes," it's talking about the extra amount people are paying for real, physical silver, coins and bars, on top of the posted market price. Think of it like this. The spot price is like the sticker price you see online. The premium is what people pay in real life when they want silver delivered in their hands right now. And when Asia is paying more than other regions, you get a gap. That gap can happen for many reasons: higher demand, limited supply, shipping issues, currency differences, or fear in the market. So the phrase "the gap is back" means the paper price and the real-world physical price aren't matching as closely as people expect. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to buy or sell. This isn't financial advice. But I am here to tell you something that matters just as much as money. When the world feels unstable, your body pays a price. And after 60, that price can be higher because the heart and blood vessels are more sensitive, sleep is more fragile, and stress can flare up chronic conditions. So here's the real topic of today's video: how market shock and financial stress can quietly harm seniors, and what you can do today to protect your health, your sleep, and your peace of mind. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever watched the news or checked your accounts, and afterward you felt off? Maybe you felt tense for hours. Maybe you snapped at someone you love. Maybe you couldn't fall asleep. Maybe your stomach felt sour. Maybe your heart felt like it was fluttering. If so, you're not alone. And you're not too emotional. You're human. Let's talk about what's happening inside the body. When you see alarming financial headlines, words like breaking, explodes, emergency, crash, panic, reset, your brain reacts as if there's danger. It triggers a survival system called the stress response. Your body releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to help you respond quickly. That's helpful if you need to avoid a car accident. But it's not helpful when the danger is a headline you read at the kitchen table. Because after 60, repeated stress surges can contribute to higher blood pressure, worse sleep, more inflammation, more aches and pains, mood changes like irritability or sadness, digestive problems like reflux, and for some people, heart rhythm symptoms. And the tricky part is this. Many seniors ignore early stress signals because they think this is just aging, or everyone's worried right now, or I don't want to bother the doctor. But your body gives signals for a reason. So I want to walk you through 7 common warning signs that financial stress may be affecting your health and what you can do about each one. And as you listen, I want you to keep one goal in mind: not to eliminate worry completely. That's not realistic. The goal is to keep worry from becoming wear and tear on your body. Warning sign number 1, sleep changes, especially early waking. This is one of the most common patterns in older adults dealing with financial stress. You fall asleep, but you wake up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., and your mind starts running numbers. What if the market drops? What if Social Security changes? What if my rent goes up? What if I need long-term care? Many seniors tell me, my body is tired, but my brain won't shut off. If this is you, here's a simple approach. First, set a news and money cutoff time. At least 2 hours before bed, stop financial videos, stop market apps, stop headlines. Second, Use what I call worry parking. Keep a notepad by the bed. When your mind starts racing, write the thought down. Not a long journal, just a few words. For example, check auto insurance renewal on Friday. Or call bank about statement. That tells your brain, we won't forget. We'll handle this later. Third, try a calming breath that's senior friendly. Inhale gently for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Do that for 3 minutes. Longer exhales send a signal to your nervous system that you're safe. And if you wake up at night, don't fight your brain with anger. That makes stress worse. Use the same breath. Keep the room dim and remind yourself, I'm safe right now. Warning sign number 2, your blood pressure creeps up. Financial stress can raise blood pressure even if you don't feel anxious. And here's why this matters for seniors. High blood pressure often has no symptoms until it causes damage. If you have a home blood pressure cuff, use it wisely. Don't check it right after a stressful headline. Don't check it after arguing. Don't check it after caffeine. Instead, sit quietly for 5 minutes, feet on the floor, back supported. Then check. If your numbers are repeatedly high, don't panic. Just treat it as useful information and talk with your clinician. And remember, small lifestyle habits can lower pressure over time. Daily walks, limiting excess salt, managing stress, and taking medications as prescribed. Many seniors ignore blood pressure because they feel fine. But blood pressure is about what's happening inside the vessels, not what you feel on the outside. Warning sign number 3, chest tightness, pressure, or unusual shortness of breath. I want to be very clear here. Stress and anxiety can cause chest tightness. That's true. But after 60, we never assume chest symptoms are just anxiety without proper evaluation. If you have chest pressure, pain that spreads to the jaw, neck, or arm, severe shortness of breath, sudden sweating, fainting, or a sense of doom, call 911. Do not drive yourself. Do not wait it out. You matter more than embarrassment. And if you get milder symptoms, like frequent fluttering or breathlessness that's new, make an appointment and get checked. Sometimes the fix is simple. Sometimes it's medication adjustment. Sometimes it's treating anemia, thyroid issues, dehydration, or an irregular rhythm. But guessing is not a plan. Warning sign number 4, digestive changes, reflux, nausea, stomach knots, bowel changes. Your gut and your brain are directly connected through a pathway called the gut-brain axis. In plain English, stress can upset the stomach. So if you notice that on days when headlines are intense, you get more heartburn, more stomach discomfort, or sudden bathroom changes, your body may be reacting to stress. What helps? First, smaller meals on stressful days. Second, cut back on caffeine, especially later in the day. Third, gentle movement after meals, like a 10-minute walk. And if heartburn is frequent, don't suffer in silence. Persistent reflux can affect quality of life and sleep. Warning sign number 5, your pain flares, neck, shoulders, back, jaw. Stress makes muscles tighten. Many older adults unknowingly clench their jaw. Some grind teeth at night. Others hold tension in the shoulders until the neck starts to ache. Here's a quick test. Right now, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest. That alone can reduce tension. Helpful tools include a warm shower, heating pad, gentle stretching, and short movement breaks. If you have arthritis, stress can make pain feel louder because the nervous system becomes more sensitive. So managing stress isn't just emotional. It can actually reduce pain. Warning sign number 6, brain fog, forgetfulness, irritability. Financial stress can look like memory trouble. You walk into a room and forget why you went. You misplace things. You feel more impatient than usual. This doesn't automatically mean dementia. Often, it's stress plus poor sleep. Try these basics first. Get morning light. Step outside for 5 minutes shortly after waking. Eat protein at breakfast to steady energy. Drink enough water. And limit doom scrolling to one short window per day. You're not meant to carry constant crisis information all day long. No human nervous system is. Warning sign number 7. You start skipping health habits to save money. This is more common than people admit. Some seniors stretch medications. They delay appointments. They avoid dental care. They buy cheaper food that worsens diabetes or blood pressure. If this is happening, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not failing. You are responding to pressure. But your health is not the place to cut corners if you can avoid it. If costs are the problem, Ask about options, generics, assistance programs, different pharmacies, telehealth visits, community clinics. Many people qualify for help and don't realize it. And if you're caring for a spouse or parent, watch for this sign. Many older adults quietly sacrifice care without telling anyone. Now let's pause for a moment, because this part is important. If you're over 60 or caring for an elderly loved one, this information could be life-saving. Why? Because catching stress symptoms early can prevent bigger problems later, like uncontrolled blood pressure, worsening heart disease, falls due to poor sleep, or depression that goes unnoticed. So let me ask you, which warning sign felt most familiar? Sleep, blood pressure, digestion, pain, or that wired but tired feeling? If you feel comfortable, leave a comment. Not because you owe anyone personal details, but because when seniors speak up, other seniors realize they're not alone. Now, let's return to the headline and talk about why it affects people so strongly. Headlines like "Silver Premium Explodes" spread fast for a simple reason. They trigger urgency, and urgency triggers the body. So I want to give you a simple 3-step tool I recommend for older adults. I call it the calm response. Step 1, calm the body first. Before you read more, take one slow breath. Inhale through the nose if you can. Exhale longer than the inhale. That's how you interrupt the stress spiral. Step 2, ask one grounding question. Ask, does this require action today? Most headlines do not require same-day action. They require understanding, not panic. Step 3, limit exposure. Set a timer for 10 minutes. When it's done, return to your routine. Why routines? Because routines tell the brain, life is stable, and stability is calming. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but what if something big is happening? What if this is important? Yes, information matters, but constant checking does not equal safety. Constant checking equals stress. So let's build a plan that protects your health while you stay informed. Here's a simple senior safety plan for financial stress. Not financial advice, health protection. First, create a money check schedule. Instead of checking accounts and headlines 10 times a day, pick a set schedule. Maybe 15 minutes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or one short check-in daily at the same time. Predictability reduces anxiety. Second, make a calm fund if you can. Even a small buffer, enough to cover one unexpected bill, can dramatically lower stress. Because the worst feeling isn't, I don't have everything. The worst feeling is, I have no margin. If you can build margin, even slowly, your nervous system relaxes. Third, choose one or two trusted sources. Too many voices create confusion. Confusion creates fear. Pick a reliable news source. If you have an advisor, make sure they explain things clearly. And avoid the endless loop of videos designed to scare you. Fourth, move your body to move stress out. A 10-minute walk lowers stress hormones. If walking is hard, do gentle chair movements. March your feet. Move your arms. Roll shoulders. Your body was designed to discharge stress through movement. Fifth, watch caffeine and sugar on stressful days. Many seniors don't realize that anxiety and caffeine can feel the same in the body. Jittery, shaky, racing heart, upset stomach. If you're having a stress day, consider switching the second cup of coffee to decaf or choose tea. And one more health tip, hydration. Dehydration can worsen fatigue, dizziness, and palpitations. Many older adults don't drink enough water, especially if they're avoiding bathroom trips. Small sips through the day matter. Now we need to cover something serious, especially for seniors in the United States. Whenever precious metals make headlines, scammers show up. They know that older adults value safety and stability, and they try to turn that into pressure. So let's talk about scam red flags. If someone says, "You must act today," that's a red flag. If someone promises guaranteed returns, that's a red flag. If someone won't clearly explain fees and storage, that's a red flag. If someone asks for a wire transfer, gift cards, or secret instructions, stop immediately. Here's a rule that protects seniors. No major money decision in one day. Sleep on it. Talk to a trusted family member. If someone tries to isolate you or rush you, it's not for your benefit. And if you've ever been targeted or scammed, please don't carry shame. These scams are professionally designed. The right response is to get help, report it, and protect yourself moving forward. Now, for those of you who do own silver or gold, here's a health-focused approach. Your investment should not become your daily stress trigger. If you find yourself checking prices constantly, ask yourself, is this helping me or hurting me? Because peace of mind is part of your health plan. It's okay to set boundaries like, I only check prices once a week. I only watch market videos at lunchtime, not at night. I do not make decisions when I'm scared. And also, think about organization. Many seniors feel anxious simply because paperwork is scattered. If you own assets, any assets, consider organizing a simple folder, important contacts, account info, where documents are stored, basic instructions for a spouse or adult child if you're hospitalized. That's not morbid. That's responsible, and it reduces anxiety. Which brings us to a topic many seniors avoid, the family conversation. A lot of older adults carry financial worry alone because they don't want to burden their children. But silence increases stress. You don't have to share every number. You don't have to dump everything on your family. You can start with one sentence. I want to make sure we have a plan if something happens. That simple sentence can open a calm, practical conversation about who to call in an emergency, where documents are, who can help if you're in the hospital, basic preferences and plans. Uncertainty is stressful. Planning is calming. Now let's talk about when to get medical support. Please do not tough it out if you notice blood pressure readings staying high, frequent heart fluttering or racing, new or worsening shortness of breath, insomnia lasting more than a few weeks, panic feelings that feel new after age 60, feeling down, hopeless, or like you've lost interest in life, using alcohol or sleeping pills more often just to get through the week. Stress is treatable. Sleep problems are treatable. Anxiety is treatable. And sometimes what feels like just stress can be a medical issue, thyroid imbalance, medication side effects, low blood sugar, anemia, dehydration, or an irregular heart rhythm. So don't guess. Get checked. And remember, if you ever experience chest pain, severe shortness of breath, weakness on one side, slurred speech, or sudden confusion, call 911. Now I want to give you something very practical. A simple 7-day calming routine many seniors can actually stick to. Day 1, choose your news window. Pick one time of day to check headlines, not at night. Day 2, add a 10-minute walk or chair movement, just 10 minutes. Consistency matters more than intensity. Day 3, cut off financial content 2 hours before bed. Replace it with something calming, music, a light comedy, a book, prayer, stretching, or a warm shower. Day 4, check hydration. Aim for regular sips. If you're on fluid restrictions, follow your doctor's guidance. But for most seniors, mild dehydration is common. Day 5, do a worry parking note. Write down your top 3 worries and one tiny action step for each. Tiny. For example, call pharmacy. Check insurance date. Ask son to help review statement. Day 6, connect with one person. A friend, family member, neighbor, church group. Connection reduces stress hormones. Day 7, review your wins. Ask, what improved this week? Sleep, mood, tension, headaches. Even small improvements mean your nervous system is settling. This is how you build resilience. Not by forcing yourself to never worry, by giving your body a steady signal that you are safe enough, right now, to rest. Let's bring everything together. That headline, Silver Premium Explodes in Asia. The gap is back. May be about metals. But for many seniors, the real issue is what I call the stress gap. The gap between what your nervous system can comfortably handle and what nonstop crisis headlines demand from your body. After 60, chronic stress can quietly affect blood pressure, sleep, digestion, pain, heart rhythm, memory, and mood. But you have more control than you think. You can limit exposure, create routines, move daily, reduce caffeine on stress days. Stay hydrated, talk with family, protect yourself from scams, and get medical support when needed. Because your health is not just part of your life. Your health is the foundation that holds up everything else. Your retirement matters, but your health is the real wealth. If this video helped you, subscribe for more senior-focused health guidance that's practical, calm, and easy to follow. Share this with a friend, a spouse, or an adult child, especially if they've been stressed by the news lately. And leave a comment. Do headlines like this affect your sleep, your blood pressure, or your mood? Your experience might be exactly what another person needed to hear today. Take a slow breath, drink a little water, relax your shoulders, and be kind to your body. You've carried yourself through a lot, and you deserve peace.